I'm Mega Mike the Movie Man, and today I got a mega movie plan. Today, I'm back with another mega video for you all. Today, I'm going to be going over 5 What the TF titles that I picked up for my physical media collection over the years. Those titles that make you say, what the film? Ones that just were kind of shocking or surprising, just things you did not expect. And when I was watching, I'm like, whoa, what am I watching right now? Why did I pick this up? So I'm going back to kind of recapture those moments. So let me go through these 5 titles here. I'll say a little bit about each of them, maybe do some unboxings here and there for you all to enjoy. So let me go with our first title here. Let's get right into it. So this one is going to be Mandy, yes, a Nicolas Cage movie. So I started to think more about Nicolas Cage when I watched the Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent movie, and actually this has a little small reference in that movie. And it made me think back to this one, and I was like, whoa, I remember this movie. I still don't even know really what I watched with Mandy. This one was just so odd. It was basically like Nicolas Cage taking on different demons. I don't know, it felt like a lot of dreamlike sequences. I still don't know really what I watched here. There was so much going on screen, just really trippy colors with this one. But I picked this movie up because of the look of the steelbook. I mean, these colors just look great on it. I mean, look at how nice this looks. Just so shiny. And so I picked it up for just literally the look of the steelbook. I did no research on this movie before, but I was like, hey, cool steelbook, pretty cheap. I think I got this one, I think it was under 15 bucks when I got it. I wonder if it was even like 10 bucks, but I know it was pretty cheap. It went on sale, so I'm like, let me take a look at this one. So once again, this is Mandy here. I'll show the back, the J card. And you can see, yeah, Nick Cage has like an axe-looking weapon in it that he uses to take on some demons there. So, yeah, really odd movie. Not a whole lot of speeches on here. There are some behind the scenes and some deleted and extended scenes for the special features, but not a whole lot. And so let's take off the J card there and kind of show the back of the steelbook. Yeah, just basically Mandy in that kind of art form there. But I do like the coloring. Once again, the coloring blends together really nice with like the purples, the pinks, the reds, the orange. I think it just blends together really nice. But just kind of show off the inside of this real quick. Of course, there's some... Oh, it actually does come with some things inside here. Hey, that's why I like taking a look at these again. Sometimes I just totally forget what it does come with. So, of course, we got the 2 discs there. It's a Blu-ray and DVD. So no 4K here, just the Blu-ray, just the DVD. But then also you get like these stickers from Mandy as well. And some kind of interesting and funny stickers there. I mean, just look at the goblin cheddar, right? Like a kind of a play on mac and cheese, but with like a weird like goblin creature. So kind of interesting there. Let's see if there's any more stickers, because I've never even taken these stickers out before. So just to kind of take a look, is there anything on the back? Oh wait, these aren't stickers. These are little fake tattoos. Yeah, so it says contains 4 tattoos. So yeah, little fake okay, so who's gonna put a tattoo of a cheddar goblin on them? I don't know, that's kind of random, but okay. So I guess like 4 little tattoos with that one. Kind of interesting. And then you have, of course, Nick Cage there with the axe. Yeah, and then let me take out these discs to see if there's actually any other artwork on the back that's worth noting. If there's anything special with it. I mean, why not? Why not? And you know what? There really isn't much, actually. So maybe not much of a point to do that. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. Inside artwork's decent. Nothing special. But once again, just the look of this. Wow. Front cover, to me, that's what sold me, that front cover. A steelbook. I mean, you can't go wrong with a lot of steelbooks. And especially for it being at a cheaper price. When I see a steelbook that's a Blu-ray that goes onto that 15 and under price, that's when it gets me very intrigued in picking it up. Even if it's a movie I haven't really heard much about, if I think it looks kind of cool, I usually pick it up for the collection and I give it a try. I watch everything I pick up at least once, but I have not gone back to this movie after the one viewing. Maybe I'll try it again one day, but I don't know. I don't know with this one, but once again, you get some tattoos in there. Kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that done before, in a steelbook. I'm sure it has been, but really interesting there. And so yeah, so that was my first WTF title, just because it was a movie I was watching and I'm just like, what am I watching here? I don't know if I fully get this movie. Lots of shocking things happening on screen, and yeah, just very bizarre of a title. But of course, it's a Nick Cage movie, so what to expect there? All right, my next title here, this is actually a title I'm going to highly recommend. This is a really, really good movie. This is Malignant. Now, this movie is actually in my top 10 favorites of last year. I'll link that video in the description below so you can see all my favorites from last year. But I really like this movie. This movie was great. But it was still a WTF movie because there were some scenes in here that I'm like, whoa, what am I watching right now? This is just getting all sorts of weird. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I haven't seen anything like this before. And the camera work is just fantastic. The direction in here, I mean, James Wan does a great job really telling this story. And he doesn't take it too serious. I think he knows, like, let's try to recapture some of that 80s horror, cheesy feel of a movie. And he does it purposefully, but how he directs it is just great. And then just all the different filming shots in this, some really cool, interesting ideas there. So really great movie. But once again, a movie that I was watching, I'm like, whoa, what is happening right now? This is just so odd. But I like it. It was great. So this is the slip cover. So this came with the Blu-ray and digital. And so I picked this one up when it went on sale as well. So I think I got this one. Actually, maybe I didn't get it when it was 2 on sale. I think it did drop in price though now with the 4K announcement on it. So I would say maybe hold off on the Blu-ray and pick up the 4K because it would be great to have this one in 4K. There's actually a decent little special feature in here, just kind of talking about the making of this movie and kind of gave more of a James Wan perspective in here. So actually really good special feature there. But I would say maybe hold off on the Blu-ray and rather pick up the 4K because that's going to be coming out soon. I wish they had the 4K release right when they did the Blu-ray because I would have so got the 4K on this one. So it's kind of odd how it's like, oh, we did Blu-ray at first, but oh, people really like it, so maybe we should release it in 4K. Now, the inside of this, nothing special, just the title on the disc. I really don't like when they do those, the recycle Blu-ray cases, just because, of course, those, they could damage the disc on there. So, not a huge fan of that. So, overall, packaging here, nothing special, but the movie is fantastic. Even though it's a movie, if you've never seen it before, you never read into it, you're going to get shocked by it. It may start off where you're just like, okay, all right, typical horror thriller here. But then you're going to see some scenes and you'll be like, whoa, okay, this is something a little different here. And that's what I liked about the movie. Our next title here, we're going to have Jaxy. Yes, okay, so this is like a comedy, but I guess you could consider it a rom-com. Oh my goodness, I did not know what I was getting into with this movie. This movie has some weird, shocking moments in here, and not a movie I can highly recommend, I'll say that. But let's just say this person on the front, this character here, gets into a relationship with his phone in a way. Yeah, some very intimate scenes with the phone, and it's quite odd. I'm like, this is a little weird relationship here. And so there was moments I was like, what am I watching? And so it has to make the WTF movie list. It's just when I kind of remember just being like, okay, kind of a bizarre idea for a movie like this. They're probably trying to kind of I guess, recapture the feel of that one movie called Her, I think it was. But no, this movie came across in a different way, and yeah, just not the best out there. And I don't even remember it being that funny, but I mean, this was the front cover here. Yeah, there's Jaxy on the spine. And not a lot of special features there either with this movie. But I picked this one up because I like the cast. The cast was a good looking cast in here. I thought they had some talent, right? But it just didn't work. Yeah, wasn't the best. But it was a slipcover. It was on sale. When I see a slipcover on sale, that's usually what I go for. And you got the digital code in there. And then, but just once again, basic Blu-ray recycle cover title. I mean, nothing special with this pickup here. And overall, that movie, like I said, it's just like, it just didn't work for me. Just didn't end up being too funny, not too memorable. I mean, the only thing memorable about it was it had those moments that were just like, whoa, what am I watching? So yeah, even though I thought the cast was going to do a great job here, just didn't work out in the end for me. It wasn't terrible or anything, but wasn't great either. All right, next we'll go into our fourth title here. And we have this one. We're going to get into a couple criterions now, actually. So this was Mulholland Drive, the 4K. I wanted to pick up some 4K criterions when Criterion just got into the 4K game. I thought that'd be awesome to do. And so I heard good things about Mulholland Drive, but really didn't know too much about the movie. Now, I've seen this movie twice, and I don't know. I'm still kind of confused by the movie. I think it made a little bit more sense the second time, but it's a movie that was just so odd. It feels like a lot of scenes just kind of like thrown together, and it's tough to understand this movie, at least for me. So maybe if you understood the movie, you can kind of explain it better to me. But a lot of surreal, dreamlike sequences, and I mean, yeah, this is a movie I always have tough to describing. Like, I can't even really describe the plot of it too much, besides it kind of being, Hollywood area, people trying to pursue their dreams, things like that. But really, just how the movie's put together. There is some comedic elements in there too, very subtle there, some very subtle satire. So maybe this is more of a dark comedy, I guess you could say, in some areas. I don't know. Once again, just some scenes in here that are just like weird and out of place to me, and I'm just like, wait, what's going on in this movie? So that's why I had to make this a WTF title for me, because I picked it up not knowing what to expect, and I was just like, wait, what am I watching again? What movie did I pick up? People really like this one. I mean, that's great, but I don't know. It's not like one of my favorites. I don't know, just it was a very odd movie. And I did a full-on in-depth review and unboxing of this 4K Criterion. I'll link that video in the description below. This is one of my earlier videos on YouTube, so it's probably not the best, but you can still see the unboxing of it if you care to do so. But what was really nice, actually, is the packaging. So the packaging was awesome, I will say that. And tons of special features in there. So there was some quality with definitely the packaging and, just the quality of the disc overall. So, but yeah, if you want to see more details, like I said, go check out that other video in the description. But yeah, so that was Mulholland Drive. And so then we have another Criterion title. This is going to be The Seventh Seal. Now, I heard good things about this movie. Didn't know much about it. It's a film by Ingmar Bergman. Probably totally pronounced that wrong, but it's like a classic film. Very, very classic film. Black and white. It's really important in cinematic history. So I heard all these things about the movie. And then I picked up the movie. I'm like, you know what? Let me do a blind buy on it. Let me give it a try. This is not the movie to blind buy. I'm going to let people know that right now. I don't know. This movie was just odd to me. I still don't even know if I fully get the movie. I mean, there's a couple cool sequences in there, like when you see Death in the chess game. I thought that was really interesting. I wish they would have utilized that a little bit more. But the rest of it's just kind of like, what? I don't know really what I'm watching here. And so this is a movie I can't say I would want to rewatch a whole bunch of times. I only watched it the one time. And yeah, just some scenes in there that are like, wait, what am I watching again? Just kind of odd. So yeah, it's a foreign title movie, so I would recommend subtitles with it to understand it. But even with that, like I said, it is kind of a movie that's a little bit more difficult to kind of piece together. At least it was for me. But good Criterion. Packaging overall with the special features they include. The disc was good. All of that's there. But just a movie, once again, that's not like my complete favorite. I'll open it up though. Of course, you get the Criterion like little booklet that comes with it, which is nice. And then, of course, your Criterion disc right there. But overall, once again, it's not a movie for everyone. So I would really do your research on it before you pick that one up. But it's still a movie that just made me go like, WTF, what am I watching here? Just kind of odd. So those were my 5 titles I picked out for this segment right here. I probably have some more WTF titles in the collection. If you liked this video, if you were intrigued by this video, you thought it was a good idea, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I can do a part 2 of some other WTF titles, some more what the film titles, just things that kind of surprised me that I picked up. Let me know that in the comments. And then also, leave in the comments, is there any movie you've picked up that you remember that was like a WTF title to you, or what the film title, just what am I watching? Like, what is this? This is so odd. This is bizarre. What were those moments you had with certain titles? Let me know those titles down below. And of course, if you're just discovering the channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe right now. I'm going to get you tons of these physical media collection videos with hauls and unboxings. I'm going to get you movie reviews, rankings, movie news weekly, you name it. This is going to be your one-stop shop for all things movies and entertainment. I don't want you to miss any of it, so subscribe right now. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss when I post a video.
Well, we're waiting.
Also, like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.